So before we open it up for questions, perhaps Lance, you could give us a quick rundown of where things are as far as the Warriors are concerned after a few days off. And then once you've done that, Ottis, if you could give us some thoughts on where we are with the TKR camp after the big win against the St. Lucia Kings last evening.
Yeah, nice to get a few days off towards the end of a competition. So I'm really thrilled to have won the last game against a good opposition. So we're in a good space in terms of rest. And then a couple of niggles, I guess, in the squad. But I think that's just normal for where we are in the campaign. And yeah, looking forward to a cracker game against a really good opposition tomorrow night.
And Otis, if you could give us an idea of where things are after the excitements of last evening and that excellent win against the St. Lucia Kings.
Yes, look, I think it was a good performance last night. Obviously, we started the tournament really well, and we had 3 opportunities to get ourselves into the top 2, and that didn't work out for us. But these extra games, it's also given us an opportunity to work on a few things. So last night we saw a real squad effort, putting different players in different situations, Russell opening and taking in your ball and stuff like that. So everybody's really excited about tomorrow night. We know it's going to be a massive game. So we're ready to rock and roll.
Aki?
Lance, how are the guys handling I think this year there's even a greater level of expectation on the Amazon Warriors to regain the title, more so against their favorite rival. There's a lot of expectations in the public domain. How are the guys handling that?
Yeah, I think in any final you play, there's expectations, and that's just part and parcel of franchise cricket, I guess. And it's the reason why we get up in the morning is to play big games like we're looking forward to on Sunday. So yeah, the pressure's always there in any game in franchise cricket. But that's actually why cricketers get out of bed, is to play in those games.
I know you talk about St. Nichols. If you get us update on Shamar, I know you had a bit of an issue with his shoulder. And also, how bold a move could it be to see probably the Amazon Warriors up to bring back Chemo as well, probably in the space of Hassan, also Shamar, probably in the space of Brooks. The extra pace against TKR might be handy.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how Shamar turns up at practice today. He missed the last game, and I think that was really just to look after him a little bit and give him a little bit of time to hopefully, force his way back into the team on tomorrow. So, there's always a few little niggles here and there, but just from Shamar's point of view, we'll give him an opportunity to add practice and see how he goes and see how he turns up in the morning. Obviously, Chemo's quality as well. Can only fit 11 in, unfortunately, and then there's sometimes we're in a lucky position that sometimes there's some good players that are going to miss out as well.
Someone was asking, have you got to update Pretorius? Apparently has a bit of niggle as well.
Yeah, as I said, there's lots of little ones going around, but I'm sure Dwayne will be fine.
Good day, Coach. Lance, this is the 8th final you're in. We know the kind of record Guyana has in finals. Would be your message to the fans for tomorrow night?
Yeah, I wasn't in 8 finals. I've only been in 2 and 1 loathing, but I can't speak on behalf of that. But obviously tomorrow's a big game for everyone, and come out and support. Our chances are as good as anyone else's tomorrow night. We're looking forward to that. But come and support. If we can use that support as a 12th man, that'll be amazing. So it's always a privilege to play in front of the Providence fans, and I know it's a crowd favourite as well against Trinbago. So come out, support, to make it loud, make it noisy. Hopefully we can make you proud.
Only that got calculated. One that might just get.
Yeah, Otis, last night Andre spoke about this and be a lot for TTR. They said, but the emotions coming from a guy like you would have won everything for people in cricket. Tell me about Trinbago. What's it really pushing these guys to really want this specific type of Sova and TKR?
Look, I think, Trinidad, for a number of years, this always saw itself as a gold standard for T20 cricket in the Caribbean. The number of world-class players that they produce. We haven't won it since 2020. And that's the main motivator really. We haven't won it for so long, so the opportunity to do that tomorrow night is a massive driver for everybody. So Andre especially, Nicholas Puran has never won the CPL, so there's a lot of reasons why everybody's really motivated for tomorrow night. And like I said before, we can't wait to get started.
Coach Lance, it seems as though you have your opening partnership now settled after probably like a year or so not having a solid duo, but still some changes and switch-ups in your middle order. Is that something that we can expect tomorrow, or will you just go back to the usual order that you had, or will it be a situational kind of thing?
Yeah, we've at last found a little bit of stability, I guess, at the top. And you're right, you say it has been something that has been ongoing. So came from an unlucky source really with Samson getting an opportunity. But we try and keep the middle as stable as possible. We'll move it around, I guess, depending on situations, and trying to get people into situations where we feel they are best suited. So that's pretty much a standard thing for us. Is people are pretty flexible about situations that we use them in. So it's not that it's unsettled. It's just that we're trying to get people in where we feel that they'll be most effective.
Ottis, a couple of questions have been sent to me from the Trini media ahead of today. The first off was in terms of the fact that you've had 3 games pretty much back to back here. Is there much concern from you within your squad in terms of how the guys are pulling up? They were quite an experienced squad, should we say, that you have. So how are they feeling going into this game?
Yeah, I think I think we've done quite well. We've talked a lot about a few different things. Quite often, sometimes a team that gets to the final early have to sit and wait. You don't know what to do, how much practice you need and stuff like that. The fact that we're playing games and starting to win games again gives us a real confidence. So everybody's in great spirits and obviously looking forward to tomorrow.
Just 2 questions on me. One is going to be for both coaches. Emotions. These 2 sides, they carry a lot of emotions. I just want to get a quick comment from both coaches. Always handling emotions are going to be key. This encounter on Sunday. Both sides have a bit of a banter off the field as well. I just want to get from both coaches what's the message to handle those emotions. And the other question would be for Lance. What's your quick thoughts about Quinton Sampson? He's praised you guys a lot for the advice that's been given him behind the scenes. If you could comment as well, the kind of advice and your thoughts about the growth and development of Sampson.
Look, with regards to emotions, that's the beauty of sport, isn't it? And the team that I guess handled those emotions best will most likely come out on top. This is the CPL final. It's a big deal in the Caribbean. 2 of the best teams over a number of years now. The 2 of the best teams in the final. Obviously, Guyana will have home advantage and a lot of crowd support behind them. But we, as Trinbago, we also carry a lot of traveling support. There'll be a lot of Trinidadians in the crowd tomorrow night cheering us on. So, yeah, we've got a lot of experienced players that have won big finals before, IPL, World Cups and stuff like that. So we've been leaning on that experience throughout the tournament, and we'll do that again tomorrow night.
Yeah, not much to add really. I thought I answered that pretty well. But I guess it's just controlling those emotions and trying to make sure that they don't get in the way of getting decisions on the move. So not really much more to add than that. And I guess we're really looking forward to that challenge. There's always a little bit of niggle in the game, and I think that's what sport is all about, really. Quinton Sampson, he's taken his opportunity, and in sport, it's about taking those little opportunities that you get that come along. So he's responded to that, and I'm thoroughly happy for him. The ball's in his court now as to where he goes with that talent and with those performances that he's shown. So this competition will finish, and he'll go back to his state and his country, and it'll be up to him really to make the changes that he needs to make and grow his career. As coaches, you can only do so much, but a lot of it comes from the person inside. So watch the space and let's see how he goes.